I remember when I jumped on the call with my mentor, he asked me how much do I want to make, and I said 3x would be nice. Thinking in my head like, well, 90k, it's pretty crazy. Like you have been sitting at 30k for like a few years now, and I did 93,000 that month. It was huge. And then my second thought was, is it repeatable? You know, everyone
Mhm.
can do well the first month, but can it be repeated? So the second month, I did 93k again, which was amazing. And this month is the third month. So today is the 29th of the month, and I already did 102k.
Amazing.
So I have never even thought that would be possible. Well, I dreamt of it. You know, I wouldn't say I didn't think it was possible, because if I didn't think it was possible, it wouldn't have happened. Like the close friends who I tell about this, um, they're in awe. They're like, really?
Yeah.
How is that possible? But now I know that there is no limit, because I'm
Mm.
I'm sure I could do 200. So we are Australian-based company. We make gluten-free crackers.
Mhm.
I'm passionate about making gluten-free crackers because I used to be a baker for 10 years. And then I got into personal training, and I realized that the bread we all love is not that good for us. So I was looking for healthier alternatives, and came up with my own. Yeah. So the goal
Amazing.
is to decrease obesity and get 1% of Australians off the bread onto my crackers. So before we started working together, the biggest challenge I had was I was hitting a certain amount of sales per month online, and I couldn't go past that threshold.
Mm.
Um, Obviously, I used some agencies. They didn't deliver any results. I realized I need to learn it myself. And I learned enough just to get me to 30k a month. And from there, I wasn't sure what to do. You know, I knew that I have to learn something new in order to get new results,
Mm.
because with the current knowledge, I didn't think I could break through that 30k point. I used YouTube to learn how to run my own Facebook and Instagram ads. Uh, I mean, where else do you go?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically what I knew. There was no structure. I wasn't sure if what I was doing was right. I was basically navigating in the dark,
Mm.
you know, hoping that I'm doing the right thing. You know, some things worked. I guess my biggest mistake was I didn't have any structure or knowledge around Facebook ads. So looking back now, I was making simple mistakes I didn't know I
Mm.
was making, because we're not we're not contract manufacturing stuff. We're making stuff ourselves. So
Mm.
I have a team, and the wages rely on me. I guess this was the biggest stress for me, because you know, I take my team as my own family, and I want to provide
Mm.
them with as much hours as they need. So the stress of getting enough sales was really getting to me, because I didn't want to cut out anyone's hours. Um, yeah, so it was a priority number one to get my sales to the stable amount where, you know, I'm able to provide my employees with enough hours. I spoke to other entrepreneurs, other
Mm.
business owners, and most of them do advertise online. And I did ask them, hey, how are you going? And, you know, what are your sales online? And some of them would tell me like, yeah, I'm also sitting at 30k, and I don't
Mm.
know what to do to break through that. So basically, in my circle, I didn't know anyone who would be doing more than that amount. Then I saw another ad of yours where you were talking to an influencer and talking about more of a sales strategy, that the only thing you need to do to increase your sales is do 3 things. And that got me hooked. And I went through the intro video, and then I booked a call with you. I watched a lot of video reviews, and I had a feeling in the beginning, oh, maybe it's just another scam. Because there are
Yeah.
so many of them online.
Yeah.
But then because I saw all those legit reviews and there was a brand name under the reviews, so I reached out to those brands in Australia on Instagram to ask if you were legit. And they did say, yeah, it's a great course, and they all recommended it to me, and they said that the best thing they have ever done. It was very comforting to know that it was not just like online course where you have to study yourself, that you assigned a mentor to each participant. And then there were like live calls and the community. So for the 4 months of the program, I really felt like I'm in the classroom. You know, I have mentors, I have like other students, and they face the same problems as myself. In general, I think having a mentor is the right thing to do. I do have some mentors in the other areas of my business. It keeps you really accountable. I remember the time when it took me a bit longer to produce my ads. And Ben, my mentor, he would be reaching out to me and following up and asking, how are you going? Is there anything I can help you with? Kind of pushing me, literally pushing me. Otherwise, I might stretched it for as twice as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like it's not only pushing, he had a great expertise. So when we were working on actual ads, he was a huge help in terms of the script, the right way to say it. And I think one of my concerns in the beginning was, maybe I know enough. Is your course going to teach me something I don't know? Because I thought I'm pretty onto it. um, and yeah, I I don't know. I knew that much probably, and I learned that much. So the amount of information, the depth, yeah, the support from the community was also amazing. I think when I started getting 3K days, consistently, and I was like, wow, it's almost like it's like a machine, you put money in and you get money out. The problem I have now is we're at our full capacity. So we now need to extend our production, buy more equipment in order to scale up. So basically the reason I have been sitting at that 100 is because I really don't have stock to sell. It's clarity and simplifying things. Sometimes I would think that, I need to do more of different things to achieve that result. But, having that clarity and understanding what really works. Because I think different things work with different brands. And when you see what works for you, you just double down on that. We do also wholesale to some stores Australia-wide. And it's amazing what a ripple effect running ads had on our wholesale. Like before, they were just like our wholesale sales were just like dragging. I was following up with my distributors asking if they need more stock. And the moment we started advertising, first month in, they were ordering like crazy. Our distributor sales went through the roof. And, so it's not only online sales, the wholesale also went up. You can't achieve different results if you keep doing the same thing.
Mhm.
I know the statement, and it's a big part of my beliefs. So I knew that in order to achieve new results, I have to take the steps I have not taken before. To have new results, you need to do something different.
Mm.
So what else could I do? If not this course, what? Go on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, go on YouTube in circles? No. Dreaming big is not easy. But I think once you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So dreaming big is really important. And in the mindset section of the course, you can really learn, the steps of the correct thinking. I would say this is the best investment I have ever made in my business. I would do it again and again. I'm so grateful I did it. But, I had that gut feeling that's the right thing to do. And I guess if someone has the same feeling, or if they don't, I still recommend doing it, because you can have business and then you can lose business, but you will never lose your knowledge, which is gold. Because, with the knowledge I have now, I can go out there and build the same thing again. You know,
Mm.
it's so that investing in your knowledge is the best thing you can do for yourself.